That, ladies and gentlemen, is what Soho looks like from the outside. That's what Montreal looks like right now. And we are live to you for the 6th Invitational. We are already very close to being completely full here in Montreal with this amazing crowd who have been queuing since 7:40 this morning, a couple of hours ago now, for our amazing World Championships for Rainbow Six Siege. I'm Matt Andrews, and it's a thrill to be bringing you day 4 live from Montreal of this massive tournament to celebrate 2 years of Siege. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the calm before the storm. We will get this thing started very soon, but before we do, we've had 3 days of amazing action, and I'm joined here on my analyst desk, as I will be for the next few days, by Foxe and Zyronic. And between us, we are going to be bringing you all of the matches to crown a world champion at the end of Sunday. And before we get to that, well, we've had 3 great days already. Foxe, what a lot of fun we've had.
Yeah, all incredible matches, ready to keep it steady and see what teams bring out in the finals.
Yeah, keep it steady. Is that how it is for you?
Yes,
yeah?
I mean, it's been up in the air for the majority of the tournament, so hopefully we can keep it guessing.
Yeah, I think we've had, we've had like these amazing games. We've seen incredible performances. We'll break that all down for you. If you missed anything in the last 3 days, we'll explain everything that's happened and how we got to this stage. But we have seen some surprises, and we've seen some big names go and some big names nearly go.
Yeah, we've definitely seen some upsets, let's put it like that. And we've seen some amazingly strong showing from teams like FaZe as well, just dominating.
Yeah. Let's show you what's coming up before we recap where we've been. Here's what's coming up today. Look, we've started. Good. Our first quarter-final, Penta Sports against ENCE Esports. You want a world championship? You want a massive event to celebrate this game we love, live from Montreal? Well, how about we give you 2 of the best-known teams in the world, the only teams who have won Pro League this year. Between them, they've won all of it, so let's square them off in our first knockout of the day. Penta against ENCE. That's Penta who won Group A against ENCE who were runners-up of Group D. That's how that turned out. Black Dragons will play Mindfreak, FaZe Clan will play EG, and Rogue will take on Supremacy later on. Those are the 8 teams who are still with us at the quarterfinal stage. And as you see, and as we do every time we bring you a live Siege event, we're going to be filling you in with more information about the game. We're going to be talking about the universe of Siege with a brilliant voice actor who I'm sure you will recognize and more as well. We'll be telling you about, well, you, the amazing community that we all love so much, and celebrating what you do for this game. And there's a lot of great stuff here at the Toho in Montreal to do that with as well. And we'd love to know what you think with the hashtag 6Invitational. Tweet us your thoughts, tweet us your predictions, send us anything you've got, any happy memories of the game. And also, I'd love to see you tweet us pictures of you watching this. You understand. Figure that out and send them to us as well. Those 8 teams that we have in our quarterfinal stages, we started with 16. Feels a long time ago now. We'll break down all the action and how we got from 16 to 8, but let's show you a bit of it first.
Canadian takes a bit more damage, jumps out with a shotgun, and Canadian finishes him off. What is going on here?
The only Team Liquid attackers that are left are outside, but they will get the play on it with the run out and a double kill.
Takes down Revolts, GCR goes down, and Black Dragons is kamikaze.
Let's go! Taking a bit of damage, but Bibble cleans it up, and Zephyr with the 2K. Ladies and gentlemen, Supremacy, our French team, are now victors of the first game.
BC goes down. It's all up to Young, who manages to get the diffuser off, and Penta Sport will be your first team to make it, and we'll see them again.
Is in his hand if needed, but he's just gonna spray down with the M5K. Moving right in the destroyed mirror window. Can be so deadly! Kamikaze!
In a one-on-one, he's gonna go up the stairs. Will Panari hear this? Yes, he will. Gives away his barrel, though. He's gonna lose the fight. And Mav, for the 2nd time, clutches onto ENCE and wins this map as well as this series.
Here we go, goes in for the 1v1. They try to challenge, there's no time remaining, but no slash hits the last shot. Has perfect line of sight for the 1v1 on the Jaeger. Jaeger, oh, rips, almost taken out. No, Young takes him out as he kicks the pistol to the shot. Right on to Rips.
And only 40 seconds. It's Yuke and Zig. Zig has lost a lot of health. He will challenge on the mirror. Lusty takes him down. He's coming in to push, but inside a cafeteria sees Rizraz. Rizraz gets it. The Aussies do it, and APAC will make it to the quarterfinals. And there's only 10 seconds left. Papilia taking time to get up Shin. Wilkie comes in, the team captain, Ents will go to the quarterfinals as they eliminate Ainz after a fierce back and forth.
Great job to Ents.
Fear will drop now. A quick rush from the Thermite. Gafal gets one, spots the second. Revolts almost gets the second. Downs him here. Has to take him out. There's no time remaining. Yeah, will go down. And GG, well played. Supremacy make it to the quarterfinals in France. Will be represented.
It's been pretty good so far, hasn't it? 3 days, 16 teams. Quarterfinal stage, just feature 8 of them. Let's show you the groups then, how this all came to this stage. We had 16 teams join us. They included teams who'd won Pro League this year, teams who were the regional champions of the last season's Pro League when we did the finals back in Sao Paulo in November. We had teams fight through online qualifiers to be here. Ubisoft extended an invitation to some of them. And as well, of course, the community vote team, Team Vitality, got here as well. They were tiered, so nobody would face the obvious kind of major competitors in their groups against each other. And that's how they got spread out across groups A, B, and C, and D. Let's talk a little bit about what happened in those. Starting with Group A, which saw Penta go through first, and Evil Geniuses become the runner-up of that group.
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised with also how well 1UP played, and EG was able to kind of claw their way out of it, and now they have their chance to keep their title.
Yeah, Evil Geniuses, previously known as Continuum, and the winners of the 6th Invitational we did here in Montreal last year. And I mean, they're an amazing roster. We've seen them well, but they've not had a great year. They've not, we've not seen them like performing so strongly at Pro League since. Penta, on the other hand, went through that group fairly smoothly. Pretty easy games for them. They demolished Vitality 5-1, 5-1, and then EG was swept aside by them. We lost Team Vitality, the community vote team. We lost them straight away. They were the first team to leave the Invitational, having lost 2 games in a row. And 1UP Esports, though, rounded out that group from Germany. And we saw amazing fun and action, and we nearly had them with us today.
Yeah, the match between EG and 1UP was, I think that might have a little bit of a fire under EG to really perform now.
Yeah, they nearly took EG out of this thing very, very quickly indeed. So that's a little bit of what happened in Group A. Penta went through with EG. Group B, maybe we'll get the scores back up again and show you a little bit more. Group B saw Rogue from North America top the group, having beat Mindfreak and Team Liquid to take that place. But as you can see, Mindfreak still managed to make it through. Room Factory went out. They were the Russian qualifiers. First time we've had an org from Russia in Siege, but no longer with us. But a surprise to many people, perhaps, to see that the other team who left us in Group B were the invited team from Latin America, Team Liquid.
It's a very interesting group to see, especially with how well Rogue's been performing and Mindfreak really stepping up and showing that APAC, they have a say in Rainbow Six.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and we're going to see a lot more fun from APAC later on as well, because Mindfreak surprised people. Is surprised a fair word to say? We knew they were good. Did we expect them to get through a group with Rogue and Team Liquid in it? I would venture on the side of no.
I mean, they won their first big game, right? And then that's against Liquid.
Yeah.
That proves something.
Group C was with Black Dragons coming through as the top of that. And Supremacy from France are with them here in the quarterfinals. Yeah, Gaming nearly took that, though. Our final game from Group C was a 3-match thriller between Supremacy and Yeah. Two overtimes, but then Supremacy decided actually they'd quite like to be here on day 4 and did 5-0 on Consulate. So that sent Yeah out, but with them, first big shock, I think, of our group stages was that CLG lost their first game, lost the second game, and Counterlogic Gaming were done.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to see a very skilled team have not the best luck in a tournament like this, but again, being invited is what matters, and the 2 teams that qualified showed that they wanted it maybe a little more.
And to bring us to the end of our 16 teams, Group D and FaZe Clan are the only team who've made it to the quarterfinal stage with a straight 2-0 in their games and not dropping a map on the way. ENCE Esports, reigning Pro League champions from that amazing final we did in Sao Paulo, where they finally made it past the first game, and not only that, but won the thing. They're here as the Pro League champions, but they were nearly not here as the Pro League champions. That was a real struggle for ENCE to get out of the groups.
ENCE definitely had a really rough LAN.
Yeah.
Almost losing to ENCE. That they're going to have to step up a bit if they want to take Penta out.
Also in that group were ERA from North America and ENCE, the Japanese team, who were very nearly here today. ERA were first out of this thing, and ENCE took, a great scrap to ENCE yesterday. So yeah, we nearly had another APAC region team here. We nearly had the Japanese team ENCE here. It is ENCE, but we can expect a lot of good things, I think, from ENCE in particular in future.
Yeah, they've shown that they have the audacity to compete with these top-level teams, and I think ERA was just a little caught off guard with how strong they potentially were.
Any sort of real standout moments for you from the groups, just quickly, before we get some teams on this stage? FaZe. For many people now, I think FaZe are potentially the favorite in a lot of minds here. Let us know your thoughts, of course, #6Invitational. But yeah, I think from their showing, and we knew they would be good. We know the Latin American scene is strong. We've been waiting and expecting a Latin American team to at some point win a LAN. Maybe it's the biggest one we've ever had, and they'll get a world champion title with it as well. It's possible. Let's show you again how those 8 teams are lined up in the bracket, and you'll see who could potentially face who in the semi-finals, which will be tomorrow. We're doing 2 panels today. We're doing a show match as well as the 2 semi-finals tomorrow, and then there'll be a really exciting all-star match on Sunday before a best of 5 to crown the world champion and the 6 Invitational winner for 2018. You'll see there, Penta event against ENCE. We'll play the winner of Black Dragons and Mind Freak in a semi-final tomorrow. And FaZe Clan against Geniuses, the evil kind. That's something we can look forward to later today. And then Rogue and against Supremacy will face them in the semis. So that's what's coming. We have 3 more days of this amazing tournament for you. I know everybody here in Montreal is excited. I'm sure you're very excited as well. I think it's time we meet our quarterfinalists for the 6th Invitational. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Siege time.
Guys, 5v3. Hold on. Okay, diffuser down indoor.
Keep it up. Let's go. His way in. Is it tucked in the corner? 10 seconds to go. Comes on around. Loses the fight to Canadian. 1 to go. It's Avian alone. And he drops down. Continue are your world champions.